So let me know down in the comments if you're liking these vlogs because it seems I talked about Leafy before. I'd get like 5 likes and I got like 4 likes the last one. So just let me know if you like these rant slash vlogs and I'll try to do more of them. Uh, but you can show it by the like button too. That's how you know, uh, I'm able to see whatever. But uh, this this uh this is on fake friends now. I've noticed like I'm definitely still friends with people I met through YouTube, like Timothy, J Mac, people like that. I'm talking about people that live close to me, that I know that way. So um, I've just noticed like how people don't come around unless they need something or want something. Those type of people, and as soon as I stop reaching out to them, they stop reaching out to me. It's just exhausting, always feeling like you have to be the one that is the one that's reaching out. So why should I keep reaching out? Um, that's how I see it. If they don't want to be a part of my life, you know, whether they're busy, but here's the thing. My best friend is busy. She works 8 hours a day or even 12 hours a day. And she either still calls me or or I get to see her. It's really messed up thinking that way because it's the truth. The whole excuse of being busy can only get someone so far. Because if my best friend is that busy, but she still makes time for me, like, come on. And I know she's my best friend, but it's just, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you know, I like to be I'm a bubbly person. I like to be people's friends, but it's just exhausting when um, they never reach out to me or they reach out to me because of they need something, and it's like, I'm done. It's like you are of no value to me. Acting like that, that's no value to me. Either you need something, or I'm exhausting myself trying to keep in contact with you. If you want nothing to do with me, you are sure making it a good case for that. That's just when I was younger. I thought like, oh, I have so many friends, friends this, friends that, and then um, I realized like, oh, I understand people have lives, but it gets to a point where it's like, come on, well, I'm busy. Well, my best friend was busy. Like that kind of proved to me, a shadow of a doubt, how people are, and it sucks. I don't get along with my parents too well, so I don't have that kind of love towards myself. So I'm always kind of looking for that type of love with anybody else, and so it's you gotta make sure who's really out there for you, because I learned that the hard way. um and it just hurts. It just does. I can't put in all this effort and all this time and all this hoping and then you don't give me anything in return. um you are not worth my time, and I don't want anything to do with you anymore. That's how I feel. Fake. They're fake. That's all it is. They make an excuse that they're so busy. Meanwhile, they're hanging out with other people behind your back. They make the excuse that they're so busy, but they're literally doing other things with other people. Like I said, it's like when you're the one always kind of left out of social groups, um, that's a good indicator. Uh, Not that, yeah, there's a good reason because usually I can't do the things they do, but uh, keeps on happening. Um, Usually I'm not the one invited to places; everybody else is. Um, One time I got mad with a friend. I'm like, "Why didn't you invite me?" It's like it's I don't know. It's uh, it's just this is the coping mechanism that I'm using to help just weigh in, um, trying to separate the fake with the real ones. Um, or I could call them acquaintances. Um, I guess instead, or you know, it sucks. Like I like to be friends with everybody, but I realize how much people just didn't put in the time and effort for me, and it just makes you feel like they don't care. Um, they may not, and I don't know. But I'm not them. I'm not in their head. I'm assuming a lot of stuff right now, but I mean, I have to do that for my mental health because I'm tired of putting in all the effort in a relationship and getting nothing in return. If they want to hit me up and talk to me, yeah, I'll be like, hey, you want to hang out? But for the people that just don't hit up and talk to me, I'm not going to put that energy into it. I'm not, it's, I'm always the one that has to do that. I'm always the one that is putting in the effort and just arranging things, and it's just exhausting. It makes you feel like they don't even care. It makes you feel like, oh, if I wasn't doing this, they wouldn't hang out with me. Well, I'm gonna see that now. I'm letting people, if people text me, I'll be like, okay, all right, I exist. Thank you. Okay, want to hang out? It's just, I'm just a disappointed person that tries to please everyone and tries to be everyone's friend. And I'm starting to learn you can't do that. And for my own mental health, it's not worth it. Um, I have too much else going on in my life. I don't have time to think, oh, if this guy likes me or not, as a friend and wants to hang out. I don't have time for that. I No one has time to beg people to like them. It's you know how that feels? Begging on your knees, trying to get someone to hang out with you or acknowledge you. I've been there way too many times. And it's always, oh, I'll let you know. Why don't you just honest with me? Why don't you just like, hey, I just don't want to hang out with you. Might hurt at first, but I was like, okay, I gotcha. I'm not gonna waste my time, you know, getting the. I don't need the fake shit. I don't need it. I want you to tell, you know, to be fair, this one girl was like, okay, I'm really stressed out with my life, and I'll let you know when we hang out. And she hasn't hung out with me in a couple weeks and hasn't let me know. And it's like, she has a kid, she has a full time job, she has a fiance. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you some leeway. Um, I don't know. I don't know how much leeway do I have to give to people. I'm tired of giving leeway. I have all the time on my hands, and people still can't find the time to hang out with me. It's like I have all this time disposable. Think about that. I have all the time in the world to hang out with people. My schedule is completely wide open for the most part, but I still can't get people to hang out with me. You know how pathetic that is? It's the economy, either it's my fault for assuming. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. I just want to place them in the category of fake. It's just it's a lot easier to do that for my mind to be like, okay, you guys are fake. I'm not I'm done. I'm done. It's as simple as that. I'm done. I'd rather antagonize them. I'd rather make them my enemy so I know, okay, these people, they're not messing with me. They haven't reached out. I'd rather do that than play mind games with me and be like, oh, I'm busy here, I'm busy here, I'm busy everywhere. And when I hit, when I don't hit them up, they're just nowhere to be seen. It's like I feel unimportant, and I need to be around people that make me feel important because like I'm not trying to brag, but I think I'm a pretty nice guy, and and I and I do see the good in people a lot more than the bad. But I get hurt so much that sometimes I just get cynical and just be like, yeah, everyone's out for themselves, trying to get money or a ride or whatever. But that ends up happening. People don't hit me up, and then they forget, oh, I haven't hit up Billy in a while, so let me just ask them for stuff. They totally forget that they haven't hung out with me in months, and then they're expecting some sort of like reward for doing nothing. Like, I try to help people out. I help my friends out all the time, the people that are there for me. I don't mind it. I don't mind giving rides, giving money, whatever it is, with friends that are actually always there. It's like that's one thing. But I haven't heard from you in so long, and you're like, "Oh, hey Billy, by the way, can you give me a ride?" I'm like, it makes me feel used. It's like you're not even going to try to reach out to me. It just hurts. And I'm tired of giving people benefits of the doubt. Like I said, I just want to classify them as fake or acquaintances. And that's it. I might have a lot of hate in my heart right now because of that, but I'd rather feel something that I can control versus feeling like an emotional roller coaster when people say they're going to hang out and they don't, or they change, they have plans, they hang out with other people besides me. Like the one girl is like she'd hang out with her sisters all the time, but never be like, "Hey, we're going to the mall. You want to hang with us?" No, I don't get that. I don't get that shit. I don't want to I don't want to feel like I'm begging. I already said that. I don't want to feel like third wheel. I was like, "Oh, do we have to invite him? Do we have to?" That's how I feel. It's like it makes you feel like, what's wrong with me? Did I do something wrong? Am I am I annoying? Am I don't get it. And maybe there's like, okay, sometimes your friends can hang out with your other friends, and then it's whatever, but it's like it was beginning to be a habit. Like it was like a couple times. I don't know. I'd rather have black and white thinking, like I said, and make them my enemy versus making them giving them the benefit of doubt, then They double cross me, then they double cross me again, then they double cross me again. Oh, but they're still my friends, right? They're still my friends. I guess that's everything that I had to say about that topic. I hope you guys related. Um, I hope you did, but at the same time, I hope you don't go through this too. Uh, Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again. Metaphorically, I feel like there's gonna be something I think about before I end this, but that's just my mind racing 24/7. Like I'm thinking this about them, and then I think that, oh, they're cool with me, now they're not cool with me, now that it's just enough. It says in the Bible you can associate with whoever you want, and whoever you associate with, you become. And I do not want to become a fake friend.